Hey everybody, how are we all doing? Okay, so let me introduce myself. I am Lynsey Brown. I am a recovered addict, and the only way I found to fully get myself back on track, to fully get myself recovered, was mindset. Please believe me when I tell you mindset is everything, absolutely everything. When we think about it, we are thinking 24/7, like literally we are thinking 24/7. Even when we go to sleep, our subconscious minds are still rattling away there, so for the whole entirety of your life, you are thinking, and it is up to you, it is up to me, it is up to us what we think about. So many people have told me, oh yes, I'm going to go to the gym, I'm going to build big muscles, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And I want to know, all these people that are going to the gym and building these big muscles, are they building this muscle up here as well? Is what I want to know. Are they doing their mindset work every day and building this muscle? So the reason I had a lot of problems back in the day was because, quite frankly, I just didn't believe that I deserved any better. I didn't believe that I was good enough. I thought I'm this wee girl from this average wee family, and I should just be content with my average wee life. And that was all preconditioned into me. That was told to me in school: you're not smart enough, you're never going to go anywhere, you're not going to pass these exams, you won't go to university, you're never going to make it in the world. And I let that become my day-to-day. I let that become my belief about myself. And the reason why I want to mention that is, that's on a big serious note, but we're all conditioned as well. And it's silly little things, and I'm going to go through these silly little things now. I just wanted to show you there what a big impact these things can have when it's a serious situation, as in it impacted 15-20 years of my life. But tiny wee things, guys, that we all say day to day, and we all do it. I emailed somebody this morning, and I said to them, good weekend. She says, yeah, but not long enough. Another thing that we'll say is, somebody will say, oh, it's nice weather out there, isn't it? And somebody will turn around and go, yeah, I heard it's going to rain later on, or chances are it'll not last very long. Yeah, somebody will be all right. Can't complain. We are using these phrases every single day because we're preconditioned to use them, because we've heard them most of our lives out of other people's mouths. And nobody really means, I'm not saying anybody means any harm by it. They don't. It's just, we're all preconditioned. It's all in that subconscious mind of ours. And what we need to do is we need to start training that subconscious mind of ours, where these type of things don't come out of our mouths naturally anymore. At the minute, they just come naturally. We don't mean it. We'll turn around at the end of the day, oh, I'm knackered, I'm exhausted, or, I'll say to people maybe, why don't you take on sprinting? Oh, I wouldn't be no good at that. How do we know? Like, how do we know? The fact is that we don't. We're just preconditioned with these negative thoughts. So I want us to have some fun with this. I am all about laughter. I am all about high energy. I am all about a good laugh at yourself. Because sure, if you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at? So I want us to really, over the next few weeks, to really retrain this subconscious mind. I want us to start really thinking about what we're thinking about, if that makes sense. So I want you always to be aware of your thoughts. So times like, what are you thinking about when you're cleaning your teeth? Genuinely, what are you thinking about when you're cleaning your teeth? You're probably thinking, oh, got to do this today. Oh, I better rush out here. Oh, flip, I got to pick this one up, or, So when you're cleaning your teeth, I want you to make a conscious decision. Have a little sing-song. I'm so brilliant. I'm going to have a good day. I'm going to do this. I'm so pretty. You know, whatever comes to your mind, have a little sing song, have a little banter with yourself, have a little bit of crack with yourself in your head in the mornings for that few minutes that you're cleaning your teeth, and make a real conscious decision that that's what you're going to do. And laugh at it, have a bit of crack about it, have a bit of laugh at yourself. You know, I find myself sometimes, I really love that song. I don't know if any of you guys, Robbie Williams song. I'm not a huge Robbie Williams fan, but that song, I Love My Life. Well, I have found that whenever I get up from the living room to go into the kitchen, I'll just, because I live in a house of my own, I'll just wander along. I love my life. And that's so right to myself. And it's just in those wee moments, guys, where you're not doing anything else, instead of me getting up off the sofa and going, oh, gotta get up into the kitchen and make the dinner here, you know, I'm dandering along the hall, singing my wee heart out. And there's so many times throughout the day that we can do this. You know, if we think about whenever we're having a shower, you know, I personally do not go into the shower nowadays without my laptop. My laptop comes to the shower with me. It sits on the windowsill and there's some sort of positive thing. Whether it's one of you guys, a lot of the times you guys come to the shower with me. Facebook group. And I'll just listen to somebody's call or somebody's chat, or, you know, I'll always listen to something while I'm in the shower. Another thing is, you know, while you're cooking, what are you thinking about while you're cooking? And again, chances are, because I do it myself as well, oh, flip me, don't know if I really want this for my dinner. Oh, gonna have to do all these dishes afterwards. You know, instead of us maybe thinking, oh my goodness, I'm actually so grateful that I have the facilities to cook. I'm so grateful I have the food on my table. You know, I am so grateful that I have a dishwasher to put the dishes in. I don't have to do them by hand anymore. You know, it's these simple day-to-day things that I really want us to get honed in on and to start changing, because they will change your energy as well. Again, when you're out walking, when you're driving. So the point of all of this, guys, is to strengthen that muscle in the mind. You know, like I say, millions of people are going to the gym to strengthen these muscles. They're totally forgetting about this muscle, totally forgetting about it. I was talking to my wee group the other day, and things like, for instance, you're driving along and some idiots on the road, and, you know, they've just cut in front of you or they've acted like a muppet. And instead, 5 years ago, I would have spent the next 20 minutes in my head going, you fucking prick, I can't believe it. And you'll walk into the office, that brilliant idiot, and you'll bring it all into the office. You'll tell everybody in the office about it, and you'll be bloody well raging. And I want us to stop that. And the more that we grow this muscle here, the more we'll be able to go, let's still shout out the window at him, you frickin' prick, you know. But let's that's be it. Let that be it, over and done with. And I was actually talking about that with another group a couple of weeks ago, and a girl messaged me and she says, Lynsey, it was brilliant. I just went, idiot, and I just drove on and I forgot all about it. And the more we practice this type of stuff, the better we will become at it. Another wee thing I find that I do as well quite a lot is, oh, I have to get this done. Oh, I have to get that done. Instead of thinking, get to do that. I am lucky, I am privileged, and I get to do that. Like, I get up at 6:30 every morning in my we addiction group, and I do gratitude with the guys every single morning. Well, Monday through Friday, not on the weekends. And I will get up. I used to go, you know, the alarm used to go, and I used to be thinking, oh, gotta get up and do this group thing. And that's such a bad way. Like, I am privileged that these people want to spend time with me, just as I'm privileged right now for the people that are listening to this call. So I want us to change our wording to go, I am so happy and grateful that I get to spend time with these people. I am so happy and grateful that I get to reach out to these people. And especially within our network marketing company, and this is one that I struggle with now, I have to admit, so this is a learning curve for me also, is reaching out to people. You know, it's like, oh, I have to do these 10 reach outs now. Oh, no. By saying that in your head before you've even reached out, that's it. It's all over. You're sniggered. So how I'm trying to do it now, and I need to get better at it, is going, okay, I get to reach out to these people with this awesome product that could change their lives. How freaking cool is that? And all I have to do is lift my phone and send, boom, and it's done. And I get to do that. You know, as a human being, I get to do that. I get to reach out to people to change their lives. So it's all about just changing these odd little words in our heads. And the real point is, I want you to have fun with it. I want you to laugh at yourself. You're going to get it wrong. And you're going to go, flip, there's me. I've just moaned about the weather. I've just bloody moaned about the weather. Have a laugh at yourself. Don't beat yourself up about it. Just go, right, that's it. Next time, I will make sure that I say X, Y, or Z. And just keep growing that mindset. We need to learn to live. This is something I have found very important to me, is to live from the inside out, not the outside in. And what I mean by that is that you choose how you feel. Nobody else can do that for you. So if you find that you're in, people are being negative, get up and walk away. If you find, like in the car instance, you know, somebody has annoyed you, you need to move on for it. It's your choice, my choice, how we feel. So we need to start living from the inside and not letting the outside affect us. And we need, the only way we can do that is by, again, strengthening this muscle, this mind muscle, that we don't let ourselves get caught up in this carry on that other people let themselves just get caught up in, because they haven't got the good, strong mindset that we have. So yes, I think that is it for, one more thing before I ask for any questions. Never, and I mean never, do not allow yourself to go to bed grumpy. I don't want anybody going to bed grumpy. And the reason why I say that is, again, because that subconscious mind is always at play. And that subconscious mind will believe anything you tell it. Your subconscious mind will believe anything you tell it. That's why, as a mindset coach, it's the one and only time I would encourage anybody to tell themselves lies. And that would be to tell yourself that you are something, or you're doing something that you maybe haven't already seen in the physical world. You know, like I write in my journal every single day that I am a 200K VIP thriver. You know, that hasn't happened yet, but I'm drilling that into my subconscious, because your subconscious is always at play. So if you go to bed a little bit grumpy, you're feeding that grumpiness into that subconscious. That subconscious is going to run with that for the next 7 hours while you're sleeping. So a little trick I do is I play a YouTube video before bed that tells me how brilliant I am. And that drills into my subconscious. So yes, guys, that is my tips. And laugh more, smile more. That I'm so passionate about laughing and smiling as much as you flipping can. So thank you so much for listening, and I hope you can start implementing some of those tips. And any questions are greatly appreciated.
Thank you, lovely. It's true. And me and you were on Zoom till quite late last night talking about how we are preconditioned from a very young age to do certain things in a certain order and think a certain way. And that is not the case. It's just you're taught that over a long period of time, and it's like drilled into you to do that. But you're right, we always do that, especially in the UK, probably because the weather, we don't have great weather, but we're like, oh my God, is it raining again? You crack me up, because I do the same thing most days with my meal. Like, we'll cook dinner and then all the dishes are sat there after, and I'm like, oh. When we should actually be thinking, like we were talking about last night, how you are lucky to be in four walls, in warm.
Yeah.
Not like when I was talking about that homeless guy last night.
Mm-hmm.
To even be able to eat a meal.
Yeah.
And have the privilege to do your dishes after you've had a meal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some people don't get to do that.
Yeah.
So you're so right. But
Simple
one
wee
thing
things.
that Selena's taught me is the thing before bed, like don't go to bed with that mindset.
Yeah.
And we do like a visualization thing before bed. So that,
Brilliant.
and you're right, when you're sleeping, your subconscious kicks in. And if you go to bed and you're moaning or you're grumpy, you've got a negative attitude, it will flow on. And I will stand by my quick last thing, stand by the fact that if you're around anybody negative, like we were talking about last night, then we either remove them or we step away.
Yeah, definitely.
Best way to be.
Definitely.
I'm going to mute because I know some other people have probably got stuff to say.
Another thing is, like when we think about it, I'm 41. I don't know what age everybody is. I don't want to put an age on any of these beautiful ladies, but I've been preconditioned with that for 41 years. So that's why I want people to have fun with this, because this is something that's you're not going to flip this mindset overnight. This is something that's going to take years of practice to be able to do. And if you get angry at yourself and you get annoyed at yourself, you're going to stop it. So that's why I want people to have fun with it.
That is so nice, Lynsey. Thank you for calling me out.
You do. I told you there. No,
Thanks for calling me out. And thanks, like, this is really, really, really good. Because sometimes I go to bed, if I don't get anybody to answer or get sign up, I'm just like frustrating. I was like, oh my gosh, nobody even like getting anything. And I slip in that, like, and I just like, oh my God, look at the numbers, and I need to change that, like, and learn from the inside and the outside. I think I get that a lot of time. It driving me crazy, and then it's just make me like feel stuck and not to do anything because I'm getting thing like something that I can't control, if that makes sense. And then that driving my mindset like down to the whole like it's like, and I stop, like don't want to do anything. I was like, okay, yeah.
And I think when we are doing those reach outs, because that is definitely something I need to work on. It's one of those ones where I put it off because it's something that I got in my head that I don't like doing. I do it with something in here in work. I work in finance, and there's a journal I have to post every month, and I put it off to the last because I don't like doing it. And it's all about actually thinking, hold on a minute, I'm actually privileged that I get to do this. I'm lucky that I have this job. I'm lucky that I get to reach out to these people. So I don't know if you're the same as me, Talita, in that, where now I'm going to really get in that pause. I'm going to spend 2 or 3 minutes before I do my reach outs, getting myself into that positive zone, and then do my reach outs, because we're already putting that out into the universe then before we even do those reach outs. We're putting that negativity out before we do the reach outs, and then wonder why we're getting not much back. So I'm going to put that positivity out before I do the reach outs and watch it all change.
And laugh and smile about it, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, thank you so much. This is really, really good.
Thank you so much, guys.
Great job, Lynsey. Great job.
Thank you.